Yeah, welcome to this class organized by Pitch My Voice. Yeah, thank you for bringing me down. Like I said, I want to explain some of my knowledge about the guitar and how I started. Yeah, let me start with my journey so far. So far, I've been able to dig the little I can, and I'm still digging. Yeah, the likes of George Benson, likes of Eklu, likes of Eric Clapton, Eric Johnson, a lot of guitarists out there. Yeah, a lot of guitarists out there. So, the likes of George Benson. We talk about George Benson. There's so many videos online. You could check him out. For those who don't, is a one man. Is a one man that plays. He plays his art out. He does not care what you're thinking. No, he has his way of doing things. So he plays like a pianist. Yeah, he thinks like a pianist, and he's here and there. You know, there's this man too that we know as Joe Pass. Yeah, Joe Pass. Joe Pass is a very, very fantastic guitar player in his time. You know, no, Joe Pass is a very fantastic guitar player in his time. Very, very good guitar player. So, I'm going to be explaining. Yeah, speaking of Judd Benson does a lot of old stuff, a lot of stuff moving from point A to B. You know, probably if he wants to move from his D. No, he does. You're expecting him to play normal moving chord. That's from your 2 to 5. Judd Benson might not. No, he plays what comes to him. No, so he could play sorry, I'm not using a pick, so I'm using I've actually trained myself that way too, so I could use my finger without back to your C, no? Like you could play. The normal way. You guys should know that. That's those that are versatile with guitar playing. So with that, I learned a whole lot of stuff from him. It's not about scoring him, it's about understanding what he's playing and why he's playing what he plays. Yes, then, because if you want to score George Benson, I'm very, very sorry. You could score some of his tracks, some of his like music. You could score the stuff, listen, score. But the real deal there is you understanding why he plays what at a particular time and why he uses those stuff. You can't just play anything. Especially when you are playing with a pianist. You have to understand why he's playing his chord. A piano player might play the same movement. You understand? And what will you play as a guitar player? So those are the things you should ask yourself. Those are the things you should think about. And because you are a performer too, you're adding colors to every music you play. So I could play, if a piano player plays, so I could play. I could add color to it because I understand he's just trying to move from point the 2 chord to B, and what I'm there to do is to spell the notes out, like color his notes. You understand? Think of a melody to play. I could play when you're talking about the jazz kind of playing, you think of the music, you don't think of the skill. This time you think of how to approach every note. Sometimes you don't need to play too much. You just need to play one note. One note goes. I could play. Maybe, no. Maybe, but George Benson might not. That's when it gets to George Benson. He might not play that. He might just think of how to walk up. He could walk up, he could play. That's because I'm walking up to my second. That is my chord 2. Sorry, chord 2. I'm walking up to my chord 2. You understand? So bringing back and trying to resolve, I could play. That's understanding all these things is very simple. It's actually very simple if you study well. If you study well, I'm still studying. Nobody's an island. I'm just trying to explain what I know about the aspect of his playing. It's so versatile too. It's so deep. So moving on to John Mayer, moving on to Matthias Asato. Matthias Asato, very, very fantastic, sweet guitar player. He plays soul, He plays, he creates, He could play, he could start. No, let me not go deep into it, no.